Today is the first day of our 4-day classical Greece land tour. Early in the morning, after finishing our breakfast at the hotel, we get ready for the day. As per the tour instructions, at around 7:30 am, a representative from GreeceTour, the third-party tour operator, came to pick us up directly from our hotel. He takes us along with other travelers and helps us board the tour bus. Once everyone is settled, the tour officially begins. Our main tour operator in Greece is Vikings Navita, and this 4-day classical Greece land tour is arranged by Vikings Navita in association with GreeceTour. Guide is explaining the history as we drive, so it already feels like the journey has begun.
So there, we are going to see the Corinth Canal. In fact, to open a canal means that part of land is like a small piece of land, so they knew a few kilometers they can open it and make the connection Saronic Gulf with Corinthian Gulf on the other side. So tomorrow afternoon we are going to see where exactly Corinthian Gulf ends to Ionian Sea, west part of Greece, and the west part of Greece is the sea between Greece and Italy. So for Romans, Rome was very, very important to have the control of this area, and especially Corinth and Syria.
For Greece fans, the Corinth Canal a must visit. The 6,343 meter long canal is the most important site on the Gulf of the Corinth. As a waterway, the marvel of engineering enables a direct ship connection from the Ionian Sea in western Greece across the Gulf to the Aegean Sea in the southeast. This stop is made to view the canal connecting the Corinthian Gulf and the Saronic Gulf. This was our first sightseeing stop on the first day of our 4-day classical Greece land tour. Starting from Athens, we began our journey along the coastal national highway until we had reached the Corinth Canal. After the view of Corinth Canal, the bus heads further into the Peloponnese, passing through the Argolis region with beautiful views of the mountains and the sea. Now we are getting really close to the Epidaurus Theater, which is our next stop.
The village on the right is the closest to the archaeological sites and the theater. So it's a very, very popular village. A lot of people and actors and actresses live here who come to visit the theater in the summer, and in general, some of the most famous tavernas are here.
The Epidaurus Theater, located in the Peloponnese region of Greece, was constructed around the 4th century BCE and is renowned for its exceptional acoustics and harmonious architecture. It could originally seat about 14,000 spectators and was primarily used for dramatic performances and festivals dedicated to Asclepius, the god of medicine in Greece. What makes it truly special is its unparalleled acoustics. Even a whisper or a coin drop can be heard clearly from the top rows. The theatre's design is remarkably symmetrical, with a circular orchestra and tiered seating that ensures sound travels evenly. In addition to its historical and architectural significance, the Epidaurus Theater is also renowned for its remarkable preservation. It's one of the few ancient theaters that remain largely intact, allowing visitors to experience its original grandeur. The theater's circular orchestra, where the chorus performed, is meticulously preserved, and the seating arrangement ensures that every seat offers a clear view of the stage. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its universal cultural importance. Right next to the famous Epidaurus Theater, there is a small but very important archaeological museum. This museum helped us understand the deeper historical and religious significance of Epidaurus. Inside, we found ancient sculptures, inscriptions, medical instruments, and votive offerings, many of which were connected to Asclepius, the ancient Greek god of medicine. This museum showed how Epidaurus was not only a cultural center for theater and performances, but also one of the most important healing centers of the ancient world. Visiting this museum really completes the experience because it allowed us to connect the architectural brilliance of the theater with the spiritual and medical practices of ancient Greece. After exploring the Epidaurus Theater, we are now heading towards the picturesque harbor of Nafplio. Nafplio itself is a charming coastal town and it has a rich history, having served as the first capital of modern Greece, and it's a perfect blend of historical charm and the coastal beauty. We will take a moment to soak in the ambience before continuing our journey from there. We have now entered the heart of Nafplio city, and as we make our way through its charming streets, we can see the Palamidi fort on our left side. As we arrive at the charming harbour of Nafplio, one of the most striking sights is the Borzi Castle. This fortress was built in the 15th century and sits beautifully on a small island right in the harbour. It was originally constructed to protect the city from pirate attacks and has a fascinating history. Today it's a picturesque landmark and popular spot for visitors. Looking to our left, we have the majestic Palamidi Fort. Perched high on a hill, Palamidi was built by the Venetians in the early 18th century. It's known for its impressive walls and the stunning panoramic views of the surrounding area. Climbing up to Palamidi is definitely an adventure. It's quite a trek to reach the Palamidi Fort, with nearly 999 steps leading up to its summit. It's definitely an adventure and a workout all in one, but today we are saving the climb. Instead, we will be heading over to Mycenae, where even more ancient wonders awaits us.
We have tickets. We are going to visit first the archaeological site of Mycenae and the Acropolis of Mycenaean Acropolis. And later, with the same ticket, we are going to visit the treasury of Athens. I will explain to you what was that and why we call it treasury. Mycenaeans were but everything was covered. Nothing was like what we are going to see today. He wanted to start research and excavations, and then finally excavations. I will explain to you there why these excavations were very important. So you can see what kind of acropolis. Imagine the wall was maybe more than a double. You are going to see what kind of stones they used to build Mycenaeans, and everybody ate one part of the city inside. We will explain everything. Please be ready. I hope the weather is going to be good and very, very careless. Please follow me.
Mycenae is one of the most important archaeological sites in ancient Greece. Founded around 1600 BCE, Mycenae was a thriving center of the Mycenaean civilization. As we walk through this grand lion gate, we can see the incredible craftsmanship of the time. We will explore the palace ruins, the royal tombs, and dive into the legends of Agamemnon and the Trojan War. Inside, we will explore the remnants of the Grand Palace, where you can still see the intricate frescoes and the remains of lavish rooms that once belonged to Mycenaean royalty. We will delve into the fascinating history of the Mycenaean people, from their advanced engineering techniques to their influence on Greek mythology.
They used it 13th century, but later everything you see was a little bit different. People made it a little bit difficult to use it, but not 13th century, 3rd century BC. Hellenistic period is 3rd century BC. So, a lot of changes. You can see down there where the people used to keep all these products they used to sell, and we are going to see from the top later the top. If you see down there outside the wall, a woman coming out there, not for the out. The wall today we have to give this. So slowly we will continue to the top. Very, very carefully. Imagine where we walk today.
Mycenae is among the most important archaeological sites in Greece. It is located on the eastern side of Peloponnese, close to Nafplion town, and can be easily visited for a day trip from Athens. According to mythology, this was the town of the legendary king Agamemnon, the leader of the Greek during the Trojan War.
This place had a practice to find olives and stone, or just the sketchy and about one mansion. But still, another saw that, and the port was a little bit more far away, not so close to the sea, but still the port was down there, so it. Mycenaeans used to tell us, yes, I know this is a French, yes, Mycenaeans. The other side, the Mycenaean area, that is Uzbekistan. It's approximately for accurate ones of worlds. That's why they chose this area, not only for the content, but also to be safe. Very important. And I remember being quite imagine that.
During our visit, we also explored the treasury of Atreus, an extraordinary beehive tomb that truly showcases the remarkable ancient architecture. While exploring Mycenae, we marveled at so many fascinating sights, from the Grand Lion Gate, the iconic entrance to the ancient city, to the impressive royal tombs, believed to be the resting place of Agamemnon himself. After soaking in all this ancient history, we then headed to a local restaurant for lunch. After lunch, we popped into a souvenir shop to pick up a few things. After that, we set off towards Hotel Amadia in Olympia, where we spent that night. The next morning, we started exploring the second day of our classical land tour, visiting new places. That's it for today's video, and I will be back soon with the next day's adventures. Until then, take care, stay well, and thank you so much for watching.